Hello viewers, welcome to Elim TV, a station where you watch, you interact and also learn. Your tutor today is Mr. Wanyoike, an agriculture teacher. In today's lesson we are in Form 3, Lesson 15, and the topic is livestock production 4, and the subtopic is routine livestock rearing practices. On to the lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to, number one, explain the reasons for identification. And number two, you explain the various method of identification. Then we have the identification as a routine management. Remember, if you have been following, we have covered some of the rearing livestock management practices that are normally done during livestock production. And today we are on the fourth one, and that is identification. And there, what is identification? Identification it entails putting a mark of an animal for various reasons. The number one method of identification, we have branding. In branding method, you normally use hot iron. You can inscript a letter or a word on that metal, so that once you put the hot iron with a inscript letter, it will appear on the hide and skin of an animal. What are the disadvantages of this method? This method, it is very painful, very painful because heat is used. Then it lowers the quality of hides and skin. You can see that there is a very hot iron rod there. It is heated and it becomes red hot, then it is placed on top of the animal. So it is very painful, and also it lowers the quality of hides and skin. The second method of identification, we have ear tagging. And in ear tagging, we normally use a tag which is normally placed using an ear tag applicator. So the ear tag applicator is normally used when it comes to placing the ear tag, and the ear tag can also bear the number or the name of the animal to facilitate maybe the proper record keeping of a given animal. So you can see there is an animal which is bearing the ear tag on the ears, and that is how it is normally supposed to be done. Then we go to ear notching, and ear notching, it include the cutting of the ear into various shape. And you can see there is the right ear you can see the right or little ear is equal to that number. You can see, you can use the image which is on the left hand side. You can see the numbers, and therefore when it comes to the right, on this pig on the right hand side, you can see it is having several ear notching, and each ear notch is assigned to another number. Then the left ear, that is for the pig ear, is equal to 3. This is the 16. Then you put a dash, then 3. So you can use this number when it comes to identification of a particular animal in the field. And whenever you are carrying out ear notching, we normally cut the ears using the ear notcher. That is an equipment that is normally used when it comes to ear notching. Then we go to the tattooing. In a tattooing method, we normally put either a letter using a needle, or a needle. You put a mark, or whether you can put inside the ear, and you put you can put ink, or you just do the tattooing using the ordinary needle method. And after that, after healing, the animal will have a permanent mark. As you can see here, there is A24, meaning that that number, that the number of the animal is A number 24, and therefore you can easily keep the record of this particular animal. Then you can see on the other side, the machine there is a machine which is normally can be placed in the ears, then pressed, and therefore after pressing the number will become inscribed onto the ears, and that is what we refer to as tattooing. You can see there is a machine there which is normally used to put these marks on the animal's skin. It works the same way as a school rubber stamp. You can see there is an ink, and there is a stamp for placing those numbers onto the ears of the particular animal. Then we go to the fifth one, that is neck strap or chain. In this method, we normally put a neck strap, and the neck strap may bear also a tag bearing the name of the animal or the number of the animal for proper record keeping. Also, you can use a chain instead of a neck strap. Then what are the reasons for ear notching? The first one, it is a permanent ID system. It is universal. It means that you can easily identify the animal using the number which are placed on the ear after ear notching is done. Then we have individual identity for all animals in the farm. Since different animals will be having different styles of ear notching, it means that it brings the identity of each and animal in that particular herd of cattle. Then we have number 3, chip. It is a chip method of identification. And number 4, facilitate a proper record keeping as far as an individual or a particular animal is concerned. Then we have come to the end of today's lesson, and I'm going to mark the end of this lesson by giving you assignment. The first question, you're supposed to define the following terms as used in livestock production. 1A, branding. 2, ear tagging. C, ear notching. And D, tattooing. And number 2, explain the various reasons for carrying out the following breeding practices. The first one is ringing, and the second one is randling. Then we go to the reference. You can refer from the Secondary Agriculture Student Book 3, and the publisher is Kenya Literature Bureau. For more information, you can reach us at Elim TV using the following contacts. The first one, you can use SMS using the number which is well displayed for you, and also you can use the YouTube using Elim TV, and the Facebook platform at Elim TV, and finally you can contact us through Twitter. You can tweet us at elimtv_ke. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. Till next lesson, goodbye.